I'm here to tell you everything you should care about for fantasy football from the Monday night game between the Jaguars and Chiefs. I've won 36% of all the fantasy football leagues I've been in the last 20 plus years. I'm making multiple videos now every single day to help you win your league as well. Trevor Lawrence gets a boost for a couple of reasons. Biggest one is because of the rushing ability he flashed. That's going to be a big difference maker for him as a QB. Also love the shots down the field. Love that they're starting to slowly get Travis Hunter more involved. Good things happening in this Jaguars offense. Have Lawrence now as a top 15 fringe QB. Don't worry about Travis Etienne. He had a 58% snap share this game, which is a slight downgrade. LaQuint Allen actually had the second most snaps, surprisingly. But he's still a solid buy low. His role is secure. This is a solid offense. The better the Jaguars are, the better he is. Every single time I mention a guy in these videos, I'm updating my site, fansports.com. Check it out. Let me know what you think. I want to make the best rankings on the whole entire internet. Some other really cool tools there as well. I stayed steadier than most experts on Brian Thomas Jr. He had a big play this game. He also drew a PI in the end zone. That's a good sign that he's got touchdowns to come. He was a big touchdown machine last year. Probably won't match that total, but still a top 15 wide receiver. Travis Hunter looked electric on his plays, but he still only played 2/3 of offensive snaps. We got to see something change, and I don't know how much things will change that quickly for the Jaguars since they're somehow 4-1. Brenton Strange, nothing more than a bye week filler. We have the Seahawks, Rams, and then a bye week for the Jaguars coming up in the next 3 weeks. I expect more from Brian Thomas Jr. and the receivers in those games. I've talked about this a lot, but we're seeing a little bit of a renaissance here from Patrick Mahomes. He's maybe not as good as he was a few years ago, but at the same time, the rushing is a big fantasy boost. 60 yards and a touchdown is awesome. That's the most rush yards of any quarterback in the NFL this week, tied with Justin Herbert, actually. The Chiefs defense looks like it's a little bit worse this year, which is actually great for Patrick Mahomes' passing volume. Plus, the rushing attack is a little bit weaker, and he's probably going to have the strongest receiving core he's had since the prime Tyreek Hill, Travis Kelce days, especially when Rashee Rice returns. PSA, that's coming week 7, 1 week away. Yeah, I rank Mahomes higher than most experts. You can see my rankings again at fansports.com. Isaiah Pacheco had twice as many snaps as Kareem Hunt, but Kareem Hunt had got all the goal line red zone looks this game. Both are holds, but basically just bye week fillers at this point. Tyquan Thornton is a total boom bust bye week filler in a deep league. Hollywood Brown, 8 targets is solid, but he's just a PPR bye week filler that you don't feel great about. Best Travis Kelce game of the year, 7 catches, 61 yards, and a touchdown, but I'm actually downgrading him just slightly because he looks like another one of these blob of tight ends who just need to get touchdowns and aren't going to get big plays. I honestly might be more excited by a guy like Mason Taylor at this point, especially with Rashee Rice taking away some of that target volume soon. I like what I saw from Xavier Worth. He actually led the team in targets despite being a little bit injured. This is a good sign for him going forward. Probably a top 25 wide receiver going forward. I have him around top 30 right now, though. That's it, guys. Let me know what you think about this new format. I'm curious. I used to break down 3 or 4 games per video, really rush through it. This gives me a little bit more time to break down every single player, but if you like the quick hitting style better, I want to hear what you guys like. Your time is valuable. I don't want to waste it. I really appreciate you spending a couple of valuable minutes of your day with me, honestly. And so check out fansports.com if you're curious about more of my rankings philosophy, the trade analyzer, the start sit feature, a lot of cool things there. Really appreciate you guys. Stay learning. See you in the next one. Peace.